Hello, and thanks for stopping by. Seems like everybody's been playing around with Variacs lately, and that's one of the things that I always wanted but never been able to afford. Well, the other day when Doug was working on that one that had the missing piece, I was trying to help him find the parts for it, and I was looking through eBay, and I came across this one. And okay, it's rusty looking or whatever, and I looked at it, $14.70. That's awful cheap. Started looking through the other pictures that were with it, and they thought there was something wrong with it because they set it for, they thought they were setting it for 40 volts and it's reading 48 volts. And then they took and they set it for 90 and it was reading 109. They didn't realize that the scale on the Variac is percentage. So that's 90% of 120, which would be 108, so that's awful close. And yeah, I looked at the model number on it, and it's Staco 3PA1010, which is a 10 amp Variac. And for 1470, I had to take the chance on it, so I took and bought it and got it in the other day. And it looks exactly like its picture. It's got some rust spots on it or whatever. But I took and turned it on, and it worked fine. And here's here's a little demonstration of exactly how it works. Okay, the setup I have here is the Variac, my isolation transformer, and that's just feeding another transformer so I can tap for the meter easily, type thing. And you can see when it's set on high, we're at 121 volts. Turning it down goes down nice and slow and smooth. And goes all the way down to 0. And bring it back up the same way. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the Variac. It works fine. It may not look the best. We don't care how it looks. So as you can see, it works just fine. And the reason I have it set up the way it is with the Variac before the isolation transformer is the isolation transformer is only a 2 3/4 watt, or 2 3/4 amp, excuse me. So I didn't want to take and plug a 10 amp into a 2 3/4 just to keep from accidentally overloading the circuit type thing. I figured this was the safest way to do it. It doesn't matter, which order it's in, as long as it's isolated between the wall and whatever circuit I'm testing with. That's one thing just another example where you have to keep your eyes open. There's deals to be had. There's people that get things on eBay that don't know what they have and basically offer it cheap, it's defective. If you take and look, a new one, the cheapest I found in a new one was $150. And there's some of them that are selling the same model for close to $400. How people do that, I have no idea. And even in used ones, the used ones run usually around $65, $70 and up type thing. So I got it for like 20% of what most of the used ones. And if you look at this used one here, mine I think is even in better shape than this one is. This one looks like it has a lot more rust on it. So just everybody keep their eyes open. There's bargains out there to be found. Thanks for stopping by and have a nice day.